Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of the Sturgia series. I believe this is episode 17 here. We return to the story of Bjorn Ulf as we are expanding the kingdom here. Last episode, we did a lot of kingdom management, fought a few battles here. Let's go ahead and open it up with another battle here. I tried to catch both of those groups there. But first, let me thank the channel members. Thank you to Tyler, Tobias, Walter, Moses, and Jared. Thank you guys so much for those channel memberships. Really, really helps out a lot. All right, let's roll right into it here. And I really want to focus on the actual shield wall fighting of Sturgia, because that is the quintessential thing that made the Vikings, was fighting in that shield wall. Now, a lot of other cultures did it, but not to the same effect. I mean, the only other culture you could really say that did that was probably the Romans, and they were much, much earlier before the Vikings. All right, let's go ahead and roll right into this battle here. Go ahead and set the archers up behind in loose formation here as we do. I may start to phase out some of the archers and some of the cavalry, but you tend to actually need those guys, so I may have to keep them. But I will go ahead and not fight on horseback as often as we have been. Definitely will not in this battle against these guys here. Go ahead and stand behind our very, very thick shield wall here with our nice little dangly banner coming off of our Imperial lance. Let's take a look at the men here. Back up, good sir. Need to flatten out this shield wall a bit. You guys are a bit too stuffed up here. Overall, it is looking good though, men. I love how they curve the shields on the side there. We'll go ahead and join up on the end here with our lovely shield. Makes for a great scene here. And you know what? I'll actually do one thing here. I'm going to actually turn down the banners, and I'll turn them off for this episode here. We know who our troops are. We are the boys in blue. We are the Crips. Gonna go ahead and get our javelin throws in here. Gonna miss them as always, but we make an effort. Okay, the guy that I was going for died. It's not fair. There we go. Let's pull out our sword here, and we will tell the men to engage. Bjorn Ulf, a very competent fighter, gonna go for the shield bash here. Hack these guys to pieces here. Gain a little bit of influence in the process. Of course, realistic battle mod. Much more accurate physics in terms of fighting, and a more accurate fighting system in general. All right, let's go and tell the cavalry to clean these guys up. And we can see this lovely thing take place here. Ulf champions riding in here with their Imperial lances, their Sturgian lances. And as you see, they drop the lances and ride straight on through them. Very nice indeed. Looking good. All right, that is going to be all she wrote for that fight. We have some quick upgrades here. Not going to take those prisoners. We don't really need them. I may get, I just said I was going to focus on the the shield wall more, but I'm going to add a couple of cavalry. Definitely want to get some more berserkers in there. I feel like those guys will be very good for breaking other shield walls. Ooh, legendary shoes, you say? Not as good as my lamellar boots there, my fine lamellar that I've stolen from an Imperial officer. All right, let's look at next steps here. So there's two ways we could go about this. We could either secede from the Empire here. Sturgia has taken over quite a large portion of the map here. We could either secede from the Empire, or we could continue to conquer with them. I think we should continue conquering with them for now. But I will say we should definitely try and take Ortizia here. Ortizia is in a very, very key spot. It's a port town. It is the Western Empire's last town on this side of the map. They have no more territory over here, and the Western Empire only has 2 more towns actually. So if we take one of those, it will greatly weaken their forces and allow us to continue on our conquest. The next conquest is definitely going to have to be Britannia here. They're right up here, and we can destroy them with one fell swoop of the sword here. They only have 1 town left. I say we go ahead and try, and let's go ahead and start a war with Britannia, and let's just finish these guys off. I will be the one to lead the siege here. I'm going to go ahead and call in the banners here before we actually get close here. We're going to leave that guy out. A little expensive for my liking there. All right, that's 1,300 strength there. I want to use about half the influence here. Get some of these larger parties in here. All right, 2,000 strength. That should be more than enough to take down this last Britannian fortress here. I think it's their capital. I don't know. Maranath is their capital. Maybe. I'm not exactly sure here. But we are going to go ahead and raid this town here. And the Britannians will be falling. Let's attack here. Declaring war on the Britannians. And then we will wait for our army to rejoin us. I'm not exactly sure what destroying this this faction entails here, or what it will entail. We are going to lose some relationship here, though. We have 240 men here, 60 archers. Go ahead and put those guys in loose formation. Kind of let them do their own thing. We'll see what the AI ends up doing here. 64 cavalry. Go ahead and set those guys up on top of the hill. It looks like we need a formation for horse archers, so we'll go ahead and put those guys up on top of the hill as well. Some Sturgian Druznoks, or some... we are using Imperial Caravan Guards. Oh, cannot have that. Oh, yes, one thing I need to remember to do. I need to remember and put myself in the formations as the hero of the formation. Looks like they're not moving towards us. We could probably just crush them with the cavalry, to be honest with you. They are quite weak. Let's go ahead and do so. Let's go ahead and lead a charge around the side here. Probably don't want to go straight through this because a lot of these guys are going to end up getting stuck. I said follow me, not run into me. You funny man. That is a lot of clippity clops. Good lord. Why does my horse sound like this? There we go. That's what I'm used to. Just because we were in the town. We're going to come up from down the hills here. Let's line up here on top of this hill. All right. We are reaching the edge of the map here. Let's go ahead and line up right here. Like so. And we will charge down the hill valiantly to take out these peasants. I don't know if that's exactly valiant because they are just peasants. All right. Here we go, boys. F1, F3. Let's charge. God, that is a lot of clippity clops, though. Good lord. All right, let's take on these Britannian townsmen. A lot of them are getting stuck, but that's okay. Let's go after some of these guys over here. Oh, taking a big hit there. Good lord. We'll charge the infantry as well. The old champions are cleaning up quite nicely, though. Let's go and drop the lance here. Oh, get blocked there. Let's go and use our throwing weapons. Nope, missed that one there. You guys know me, I can't hit a throwing weapon with a crap. It is quite difficult in this game. I just want to let you guys know it's not as easy as it looks. I'm sure many of you understand that sentiment. Losing a few Ulf Lancers there. Cutting the heads off a couple others. Ooh. I feel like I need a longer sword to do this from horseback. We do have the infantry coming in, though. Champions are honestly cleaning up, though. Don't really need their help. Or the infantry's help. Go ahead and clean up these skirmishers here. Militia spearmen going down. I kind of want to do a Battanian playthrough, but I feel like it would just be me with Battanian Fiend champions fucking cleaning up every single battle. All right, very nice. We have won yet another battle. We are going to be negative on influence, though, just because of how starting wars works, unfortunately. Ooh, legendary woodland axe. Do I want to swap that out? Do I have a Sturgian axe? That is my question. The troop movement's by 25% is actually pretty decent. 100 head armor there. With that, 17 cut versus 16 cut. I feel like I want to get a better axe. Oh, I need to take all that stuff though. We do need the money. We are minus 208 on the influence scale there. Not exactly what you would call ideal, but that is all right. Let's go ahead and upgrade this leadership here. Let's see. I'd like the shared cavalry experience. That is pretty good. All right, we'll stop raiding here. We'll go ahead and assemble the rest of the army here so that we can move to besiege Dunglanes. That's how I'm gonna say it. Get over it. All right. They only have 915 defenders though. That is quite significant, I will say. We are getting up there in the siege skill though, so this should be pretty easy, I think. Gotta wait for the rest of these parties to join up here, and then we will eliminate the Battanians from the map. Usually the Battanians are the first ones to go. Gonna assemble Vidar here. Just waiting for a couple more parties to join us here. 3 more parties to join. 2 more to join. And now just one party to join. Who is it? Galden. You slow bastard. All right, there we go. 1,500 men on the dot. It's almost like I planned it. And we are going to come over here and start the siege of Dunglanes. Besiege the town. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's build some trebuchets. Setting up the siege camp is actually quite quick there. We do need to increase the cohesion here. Our cohesion is quite bad. We are gaining 11 influence per day, though. That's very nice indeed. Let's go ahead and store that catapult. We should be out of the negative influence quite quickly. They only have 8 days of food, but I can't afford to starve them out due to the army cohesion. Army cohesion affects a whole lot of stuff. Let's see here. Mela, Willowbark. Let's go ahead and give you some better stewardship skills. You're almost up there to 200. You know, you're kind of getting up there. Very nice. Go ahead and wait for the... if your army cohesion drops too low, you'll actually start losing troops and your army can disband. So we'll wait for this 3rd one to get built. And then I think that's all we'll really need is 3 of them. All right, let's redeploy them. Yeah, 3 should be all we really need. Take out these catapults. There goes 1. There goes 2. There goes 3. Very nice. Let's build some siege equipment here. And we are getting quite low on the cohesion here, so we need to start pressing the attack here. We'll wait for that 2nd siege tower to be built, and then we will lead an assault here. I'll be honest, I did not think we would be destroying our first faction this soon. I thought it would definitely take quite a bit longer. I definitely want to start looking at promoting some of my companions into lords, especially the males, because we can marry them off to other nobility. And once they have fiefs of their own, they can manage those fiefs. And of course, we won't get the income anymore or the influence or anything like that, but we will gain quite a large amount from that. All right, let's go ahead and make the archers into one group here. 102 archers. I love it. Let's go ahead and put them in loose formation here. Go ahead and spread them all the fucking way out here. Or as far as we can. There we go. All right, let's go and ready up here. Beautiful map, though. Kind of a weird look. Where's the gate here? Gate is all the way over here. So we're gonna have one siege tower going right, one going left. Let's go ahead and bring the archers up here. We'll stretch them out in between this here. Right there. And we'll set the center point to be right there. Okay, I'm taking quite a significant amount of hits. Need to back up here. They do have one catapult there. I'd like to take that catapult out because it might start doing a significant amount of damage to us. Let's go ahead and hop on this trebuchet here. Go ahead and steal that from them. Oh, I'm supposed to be right here, buddy. You little fucker. He took the shot from me. All right, you guys are supposed to reload this for me. How do I, why is this being weird? Yeah, it's this guy who aims it. Let's see, where is that catapult? Let's try right there. Bring it down a little bit. Let's try that. Too far, but we did hit some people with it. Need to bring the range down a bit. This trebuchet is about to break. Hopefully we don't get hit by a catapult, because that would kill us. The archers are doing a miraculous job so far of pinning these guys down. Both siege towers are approaching. All right, let's lower the range down. Let's try that out. It's still going to be short. We are still hitting them, though, so that's quite nice. Oh, shit. What a fucking shot. Huh. That guy got fucking smacked. It's like we got someone coming back here to help us reload, though. Oh, and there goes the trebuchet. They hit it with one arrow, and it blew up. Where did my horse fuck off to? Don't exactly know. We're down 2 trebuchets, though I will say that is slightly alarming. The archers are doing their damnedest, though, to keep these guys off of us. They are doing quite a good job, I will say. Ah, shit, I forgot to assign captains. That's not good. Maybe I should back the archers up slightly. Maybe I should move them over a bit. Let's deploy the archers over here on the side with the siege towers. I kind of need them over here. There we go. Kind of move these guys over into a more advantageous position. We have some Druznil champions there functioning as regular archers. We are gonna have men on the siege tower here. I need to turn on the need to turn the banners back on. It was looking pretty cool, but we do need to be able to see where our troops are at and which troops we are commanding. Can you guys go ahead and go up this siege tower, please? All right, we can drop the gate here. There we go. We can open the gate. That should trigger them to go up it. Come on, guys. Charge. There we go. Okay, now they're going to make their way up there. Very nice. This is a short siege tower, so not the exact same as the usual there. I'm going to get some of our javelin throws in here. Hopefully It will be effective. I'm not sure exactly where we want to go here. Looks like we are winning the fight so far, though. The archers are really pinning these guys down. Got some berserkers getting some kills and dying there. Let's go ahead and get involved here at the gate. The gate's kind of a side objective here. Oh, wow. That is a lot of death happening here. Charge. Push through, boys. Push through. Put these guys in shield wall. Need to cut through these guys' guard. Got a Falksman there. This is where an axe would be a little bit more advantageous. Engage together, boys. And we have taken a Battanian banner there. Very nice. Oh, that's an enemy there. I was trying to help him, but he was actually an enemy. Let's try to cut him down there. Ooh, little laggy for my liking. Oh, they got some reinforcements coming in. Maybe we need to fall back a little bit. Yeah, let's definitely... let's go and stack these guys up here, actually. Move back here, boys. We need to stack up first. This is pretty even so far, but both sides will get some reinforcements. Go ahead and stack these guys up a little bit, though. Need to wait for more of them to come in. Shield wall. Get your shields up, lads. Get your shields up. Doesn't look like there's any of my troops in this formation here. I guess we could have them go and engage now. They should do a lot better than the first group did here. Come in here and hack these boys apart from behind. Knocked one guy over, actually. Just kind of hack through him here, hack through his guard. And he's finally going to go down there. Now we're actually fighting in the shield wall. Overhand strikes are the key here, boys. Let's get in here and get involved. Looks like we have more men piling into the shield wall here. We will eventually start pushing them back. Quite a few men trying to move through here. Let's try to push them through here. Try to push these guys through. There we go. Now we're getting some more pouring in. A couple of them getting stuck on the ledge there. That's okay, though. All right, let's keep swinging here. That is the key. Do not stop swinging. We're cutting through them slowly here on the left side. This is pretty much what shield wall combat is all about. It is just a big slog. We'll get some first-person action for you guys. Hack the guy straight through his shield there. Got another headshot, another guy there. Let's go ahead and go for a shield bash. See, the problem is as soon as you push out, you get hit from both sides. Punch that guy in the head there pretty much with the pommel of our sword. And we are getting pushed forward here. There we go. Starting to clear them out. Yeah, we need to clear out this left side first. Knock this guy's shield and sword out of his hand. There goes the shield. There we go. Finally cut him down. Come in here and stab this guy in the back. And we have broken through the gate. The Battanians will be no more after this here. And looks like we have broken through on the walls as well. It will be a victory this day. Mark my words. Coming here with the stab, is that is the most effective style of hit here in this mod, in the RBM mod. Hacks and slashes are good, but the stabs, especially from the spears, are quite effective indeed. You can see many of our troops here have broken through, and we are chasing down these plebeians here along the wall. Gonna let those guys run amok here, and we'll follow these boys over here. Still have quite a few archers, actually. Only lost about half of them. We need to get up on this wall and come in from behind to deal with these guys. Looks like we still haven't pushed through on this right side, which I'm not surprised about. We got a group of 59 archers over there. Go for the shield bash there. Missed it. Go for it again. Hit it that time. There we go. We cut through him there. Stab these guys and hack them in the back here. Taking out the Battanian Highborn youth there. God, that's a lot of archers down there. Charge. Okay, these guys are doing quite a bit of damage to Bjorn here. Need to go ahead and fall back a bit. Don't fall off the wall there. All right, we'll go and hang back now. We've done our job. We've killed 14 men. That is a pretty solid kill record for the battle here. Put everyone in line formation now and charge them. And charge. Very nice indeed. They are streaming up the tower here. Lots of our troops coming in now. Lots of lower tiered Ulf recruits coming in. That is okay though. We love the Ulf recruits because they eventually turn into really, really good troops. Might be able to get some stabs down there with my spear. It feels like I have the reach to do that. Okay, not even close. It does look like you can though. If I crouch? Nah, I can't get them. Cannot quite get them. There's got to be something we can do to those guys, though. Throw some javelins or drop some rocks. Something to that effect. There is actually rocks over there. I could go grab one. Let me go grab one. Rocks from their catapult. They're falling pretty quickly. I think we're going to push through them. Yeah, it looks like we just broke through them. Very, very effective siege here. We lost 502 men. That is quite a fair few. We lost 33 out of our own party. And it looks like they're... oh, no, they still have fire pots here. I should put this guy out of his misery. You're welcome. Now you're like proper stuck. He appears to be having not the best day. Yes, we did very, very good in this siege battle, though. As you can see, the troops streaming up the walls here, making their way over here, cutting through the last of the Battanians, hiding in their houses and hovels. You can see how thirsty the young Vikings are for blood. The veteran Bjorn Ulf, as he has had a fair few tastes of combat, will let the youngins feast upon their prey. And that is going to be all she wrote, ladies and gentlemen. 510 losses, killing 751. Or 978 actually taking them down. Very nice indeed. That is going to be all she wrote for that siege. And we're off to a blazing start to the episode there. Here am I now, my prisoner. And that should end the war, I believe. Pretty much should just straight up end the war, as that was their last fief. I'm not exactly sure if it will, but I think that should destroy the Battanians. Definitely want to get more berserkers in there. They do go down quite often just due to how it is with the game. I may want to change up the elite berserker here. Maybe give them a better helmet. I think we need to give them some kind of helmet. I think I made a mistake there when I was making them. We'll give them a helmet now, though. At least get rid of these fur-rimmed caps. Let's go for the ridged warlord helmet. Those look nice. They always look good. And then we will go for a, I think a closed warlord helmet would look good. Yeah, they look like berserkers now. Very nice indeed. And maybe we'll give one to this guy as well. At least some kind. Well, no, we'll leave it because that's kind of the wolf tier. This is the no helmet tier right here. They look very Viking-esque though. They look awesome. All right, very nice. I do actually want to do one more thing with those guys. All right, we don't have. We're gonna have to pillage this. Unfortunately, we don't have any influence at all. Settlement captured. Yeah, we'll take this as our own fief here, and then we will leave. What happened here? Oh yes, because the Battanians have been annihilated. They are no longer a clan. Battania is no more. We have destroyed them, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. What a beautiful sight that is. Battania is no more. Our Celtic brethren are no more. They are part of no faction. They have no towns. That should pretty much end the war with the Battanians, though. All right, let's go ahead and manage this town. We do need to fix a lot of problems with it. Probably should just rebuild it right off the bat, I think. Can't do that in an army, though, so we'll go ahead and disband the army right here. Allow everyone to recover their losses there. We did actually lose quite a few. Let's go see if we can find a new axe. Ooh, that's hard to turn down. Highland Broadblade there. Those can be really, really good. Same with this short sword, honestly, too. They can be super, super good if you use them correctly. We have a battle axe here with 18 cut. I think I'll go ahead and try that on for size. I think I've already used this before. It's a bit long for my liking. Ooh, this looks really good, actually. Yeah, we'll use that instead. Yeah, that is a really, really good weapon. We could also, like, go for a mace, too. That would be kind of fun. Or maybe go for a two-handed axe. Although my character is not spec'd for two-handed at all. All right, let's see what they got in the ways of food here. Let's go ahead and take some of these misc items that we don't get to see very often there for food items. And let's go ahead and dump off our remaining stuff there. Very nice. Dump off the rest of that gear there. It's going to take a second here. Hopefully it doesn't crash. There we go. Yeah, 491,000 worth right there. We'll go ahead and take some horses to make up for those losses there. And, ooh, that's pretty good. Let's see here. What else can we take that is very expensive? High scale warlord armor. Wow, 32,000 right there. Eastern cavalry shield, 30,000 there. You can take a couple of those bad boys to recoup our losses. The Highland Broadblade is like very highly valued, but it's not really that good. The thrust damage factor is only 100. Yeah, I think we'll stick with our nice round bitted fine steel hatchet for now. And we have recouped most of those losses here. And we can sell that stuff at a later date. Let's go ahead and rebuild this settlement here. Sturgia. And we want to place this up here. Probably want to turn the town here. Yeah, we want to kind of get it so that it's not sunk in the fucking ground. Maybe we should go for a different settlement here. Let's go with the first one. We just need to properly rotate it and bring it out here. This one might be floating on the backside just a little bit. That's okay. What is a settlement if it's not floating, you know? Generally, you don't want to raise it up above a certain point there. Oh, can't place it there. Can put it there, though. That looks pretty good. Go ahead and place the flag there. Should still be able to access all the siege stuff there. Looks like you should be able to. And that is looking just fine. We'll wait for Mr. Autosave and Mr. Game Reloader to work out the details of that one. May need to recruit some more companions. I think we have exhausted the Sturgian recruitment pool here. Let's see if we have any spare companions here. We may not, because we are clan tier 4 and we have 3 parties going right now. All right, let's check out the fiefs here. Senon has no governor. Yeah, as we are out of governors, basically. We have 4 or 6 governors right now. We have Griff, our child here, child of Bjorn. She's governing at Heartsleaf Castle. How old is she right now? She's 27. We probably need to start having some more children here. We are maxed out on companions, though. We may need to either expand the family through promoting them as lords. I think that would be a good choice. Let's go ahead and check out the fief parties here. 1,000 for the castles and 1,500 for the towns is the way we do it. All right, those are all looking really good. Heartsleep Castle 1,000. Dunglays, you're gonna get limited to 1,500 there. And we're actually making money now. Wow, we are actually making money, guys. Look at that. We do have a lot of enemy lords around us here. Most of the we've actually expanded our territory quite a bit now. We are probably the largest landowner in all the kingdom now. Now we can go stop off at these Valandian towns here and recruit back some of our troops here. Would be quite nice to do. Our Ben Seth is, of course, still under Valandian control. We can go hit up our own towns here. And it looks like they're going to be cleaning up the rest of these Battanian lords. It would be quite nice if I could get these guys to join my parties. That would be really good. Oh, let's see if we can recruit Cowdog. I want to chase him down. Let's, ooh, this is going to be a really big point of contention here. Herding is slowing us down quite a bit. Okay, I'm actually going, for the sake of this, I think I can sway Cowdog to join us. We should be able to pull that off somehow. All we have to do is catch him. He's running at 4.1. He's quite a bit faster than us. Let's go ahead and dump off some horses here. Let's go ahead and go to the ones that are not very valuable first. Let's get rid of the Roundseas and some of the Midlands palfreys. And this should increase our speed here by quite a large amount. And let's also get rid of some of these Sturgian natives. We need to beat 4.1 speed, so we're going to have to get rid of quite a few horses here. We'll keep the very valuable ones. Revel Chasers. I really don't want to get rid of Revel Chasers. We'll see if we can catch him now. We may be able to. We need to get rid of prisoners as well. Let's go ahead and dump off these prisoners. All right, we have some more recruits here. We need to replenish the archer corps for sure. All right, let's see if we can catch Cowdog now. Ooh, don't get involved. Yeah, we'll have to wait. We'll have to wait this one out. All right, where's Cowdog? Cowdog. All right, we have caught Cowdog here. Something I'd like to discuss. Our realm should make peace. All right, it's going to cost us 125k here. We don't actually know if proposal that may benefit both of us. Oh, shit. Okay, I don't think I can I don't think I can get him to join our clan. I think it's not gonna happen here. Let's see if we can get this guy to join though. No, it's not gonna be it. I basically just gave Caladog 130k there. See if we can get the Lake Rats to join, maybe, or maybe one of these guys. That would be nice if we could. We do have a really decent charm skill, so I think we. Nah, and we need to find their clan leaders. That's the problem. They will still roam around their own lands, or their former lands. So we should keep riding around here and see if we can find any of these very elusive clan leaders to join our kingdom and our clan. Go ahead and go for that there. All right, let's try this guy out. I'm not exactly sure how this mechanic works. I'm not exactly the best at it, as you can see. No, I don't want to be peace. I don't want to be at peace with you. Maybe I need to capture them as a prisoner first. We'll try that. All right, you're my prisoner. Get some Battanian Fiend champions there. We got a couple of upgrades here. Mostly probably just from... I definitely want some more Berserkers there. And a few more Archers as well. Or one more Archer. I want to try... if anyone knows how this mechanic works, like, exactly, that would be quite useful, indeed. Because I need some of these guys in my clan. Oh, damn it, dude. Okay, I'm just gonna let him go. See if that, raises the relationship. It's not going to. Fuck, I should have just let him go first. Oh, I got the hiccups now, yay. We get some more infantry there. Let's head over to a few castles. Let's head over to Grabber's Gorge and we'll do some recruiting there. We have secured Dunlays and Maranath though, so I want to go manage Dunlays really quick. First of all, it's like we have a lot of people gaining some skills. Mela again with the stewardship. 10% tariff income. I'd rather have the tax income. It's a little bit better. Especially if you... Well, if you have a larger prosperity aided... No, we're not gonna free aided. We already talked to Chimera of the Lake Rats. I'm not exactly sure. We'll go try it again on this guy. No, that's not what I want. Oh, it's very annoying. He's attacked by Mangus's party. Oh, Moses has been captured. Okay. That's oh, there's Mangus. You little fucker, I let you live. How dare you capture Moses like that, you fucktard? What are you doing?
It's been...
No war, surrender or die. I'm gonna send troops on this one. Only lost one man. Gonna gain a bunch. You're free to go. Need you to lead a party. There you go. Go off and prosper, my friend. There we go. Gonna gain some loot there. All right. I think the best way to do it to expand the clan would just be to start giving out fiefs. I think that's probably going to be the only way you can really do it. Wow, Dunlays is in a really solid state, actually. Good lord. Yeah, they are in a solid state for sure. I guess I should start giving away some of the settlements that are not as prosperous to some of the lower lords, and they can manage those as they see fit. Let's go and do fairgrounds first, and we'll do training fields. And we'll do, well, let's actually do it the other way around. Let's do militia grounds, then fairgrounds, then training, and then aqueducts, and then that is a maxed out city there. After all of these complete. I would like to get a governor in here, but we don't have any spare people as of now. I think we will actually promote a companion here. Let's go and see what the least prosperous fiefs are. We obviously don't want to give away like any of the cities, because those are going to be making quite a bit more money. We could give away Moses Castle to someone. I think that would be good. Let's give away Moses Castle and Grabber's Gorge. All right, let's see who is the least capable of our companions here. Lid Fairhair. There. Mela Willowbark is pretty good. Moses is pretty good as well. Let's do Taylor the Accursed. Let's recall her to our party. And we'll give Taylor Grabber's Gorge. Go ahead, head that way. Wait for Taylor Fairhair to join our party. Moses is probably going to get captured again. Yes, he is captured again. God damn it, Moses. We'll head over here to Grabber's Gorge. And we will await Taylor the Accursed. She's still currently moving to our party. There we go. All right, let's talk to her. Taylor the Accursed. I think this is how we promote. I believe so. No, that's not what I want. How do I promote them? How do you promote them into lords? I need you to look this up really quick. Give me just a second. After I upgrade these guys, I forget how to do it. And we'll do archers there. Very nice. All right, I think it's go to the clan screen. And then talk to them maybe. Let's see. It's probably just gonna pull up the same screen. No, that's not what I wanted. I really want her to be a lord, or a lady rather.
Your lordship.
Your lordship. No, that's not exactly what I would like to do for you. I think I have to be the owner of the kingdom. Yeah, to do that. All right, well, anyways, Taylor, let's go ahead and have you return to being a governor here. Let's see. Moses Castle needs a governor. Hitman Castle needs a governor. I think Grabber's Gorge really needs a governor. That would probably be good. Yes. Why is Grabber's Gorge not making money, though? I want to know. Oh, it's because we're working on... Okay, the security's good now. We need to work on making money now. So the best ways to make money are the Castellan's office and the toll collector. And we can do all of the rest of these after. Then upgrade the walls after that. There we go. We need to give them a little bit of cash here. And that should solve our problems at Grabber's Gorge. That's going to take 24 days to complete, though. The Castellan's office is quite good indeed. Loyalty is not going to be changing very much here. Taylor, okay, now Taylor's the governor. Now let's see what the castle's doing. Loyalty is going to be going up by 0.7. That's good. The security of 100, very high security, is giving it +1. Governor's culture +1. And why is it? Yeah, loyalty drift is just very bad here for some reason. Yeah, I'm just not sure exactly why it's super bad. We do also need to their food is not great, so let's go ahead and build a village at Grabber's Gorge. Let's go find a commenter to name this one after. Let's see here. All right, let's name this one after Frabnoil. Or Frabnoil. Frabnoil. Noila? We'll just call it Frabnoil. There we go. Name that one after a commenter. If you guys do leave comments, sometimes I will pick you guys out of the comments to give you guys a some stuff. Let's go ahead and put this over here, maybe. Another wheat farm there. Actually, I want to do this. Let's do, okay, build a village, Grabber's Gorge. Grabnall. There. And we'll do Sturgia. And let's make it a vineyard here. Let's make it a mountainside vineyard. Very cool there. Let's do it like that right there. Perfect. That should solve the food problems at Grabber's Gorge. Also populates the map a bit more. It does make it lag a bit, but we don't really care about that. We care about lore and story purposes and also the management of our great kingdom indeed. Now, if I seceded from the Sturgians, I would probably be crushed almost immediately. I'm trying to decide whether I want this series or the Rome series right now to be the one where we secede. I think it may end up being the Rome series. I may do a small pivot from what we are doing now in that series to accomplish that goal. But we have gained yet another large town over in Dunlays there. Very nice indeed. We'll go ahead and grab some of these elite recruits and berserkers and bodyguards. Also grab an archer there, why not? Let's head over to Sniper's Villa and do the same thing. We need some more of those elite troops for sure. We do have quite a few sworn shields, but we are starting to run low on the Oath Keepers. Let's go and make some of those guys elite bodyguard there. Or bodyguard. Let's go ahead and deny that there. We want to keep these guys in check. Let's grab the archer and the cavalry. It's not exactly what I wanted from this recruitment, but that is okay. We'll get rid of the recruit and take the shield brother there. We'll take these two shield brothers as well. Now we are at max party size. As you can see, we are at 296 stewardships. So, we are going to start gaining a lot of tax income from that too, which is really, really nice. We really need to get the leadership up. That is the only thing we are really missing. We are starting to get towards the late game of leveling. So we should probably put some points into throwing and riding. I think scouting is going to be good enough, and one-handed is already good enough, and athletics is also good enough. But if we put 3 points into this, that would be at level 27, and then we could maybe fit another point into riding. All right, let's see. What should we do next? Let's go ahead and clear out this hideout. We cannot have bandit hideouts in our land. Will affect our towns quite negatively indeed. There is Mitchwood there, very nice. Tobias Town, Hartsliff Castle, Ataconia, Thersian, Frabnol, Sniper's Villa, Hitman Castle. Lots of very nice names there. Most of which actually are channel members and stuff like that. We are getting quite a few. There we go, Moses. Nice job. Let's do 30% influence gain from battles, and then let's also give him a new party here. All right, Moses, go forth and prosper, my friend. Please don't get captured again. It's always Moses getting captured, isn't it? It's usually Moses. We'll leave them on neutral here. I'd like it if they did not get captured so much, but they tend to get captured quite a bit. If you put them on defensive, they'll have larger armies, but then they won't ever go attack like looter parties. Let's go ahead and take in some of the veteran berserkers and a bloodletter. Let's do that. All right, let's see how these guys do here. Let's give them fire at will, and we'll charge them. Here we go. We have our nice round-bitted axe. This thing swings very quick indeed. Only 3 modes of attack, but that's okay. Some nice javelin throws coming in right away from these guys. They do look fucking awesome, though. The berserkers. Very nice. Oof, veteran berserker taking him out there. We have the bloodletter there with his armor looking very sexy indeed. He looks more Britannian, but who really cares? Let's go ahead and get some throwing skill here. Yeah, we just have really no throwing skill at all. Get a headshot there. Headshots are very brutal in this mod, and we threw it right over his head. God damn it. We'll be able to take this guy out pretty easily as we took that one out. Oh, one smack to the head, and he's down. Let's go for an overhand strike here. Take that guy out. I'll let those guys finish him off. I love the two-handed axes, man. They look so cool. You do tend to lose quite a few of them, though. Shield bash into an axe swing. We're hitting him with the handle. Trying to do an overhand strike there. They're just gonna beat that dude to death with the wooden handles of their axes. That's quite funny indeed. They're going for some pickups here. Maybe I need to give the veteran berserkers some better armor, but I think their whole thing is, you know, being a glass cannon, kind of like how our archers are. Let's go ahead and sneak up on this guy here. Gonna block that shot there. Oh yeah, I need to go up for overhand, not down. I'm used to the stabbing of the gladius from the Rome mod. This guy's just sitting over here at this campfire. Let's go and interrupt their party. Let's go for a nice little overhand here. He's gonna parry that. We'll come after this guy next, though. Yeah, they don't exactly have the most ideal weaponry for taking that kind of stuff on. Okay, we should be able to take this guy. We're basically at full health, and so is our shield. All right, let's go ahead and take him on. Very well. I'm gonna strike the non-shield side too. Stagger him there. Stagger him again. Should be able to almost knock his shield out of his hand. And this should be the shield gone. Oh, nope, not quite. Oh, he's fucking me up, dude. There goes his shield. Our axe is quite a bit stronger than ours, or than his. Coming here from the side, boys, get out of the way. Can't you see I'm in single combat here? Yeah, we are fucking this guy up quite a bit. Stagger him back there, and then one more strike over the head to finish off the forest bandit boss. We're gonna gain some renown there, some influence, a little bit of morale, and a decent amount of loot there. Wow, there was actually quite a few prisoners in there. Good lord. We'll go ahead and leave these guys to their own devices here, and we'll go ahead and continue to upgrade these troops here. Yeah, I feel like these guys might need a little bit more armor. I kind of want to like go like coat of plates for them or something like that. That would be kind of cool. I'll get a couple more berserkers there. You don't want to have like too many berserkers in the army. I mean, like you can never have too many berserkers, but you know what I mean. we are of course fighting with the shield wall, so we need people to have shields. That should alleviate some of the stress on these castles here. Let's do a little bit of kingdom management here. And let's see what fiefs are not making money. Heartsleaf is making money. Grabber's Gorge is now making slightly more. Moses Castle is not making money, though. We need to head down there. It should be all the way down here, yeah. We'll head to Heartsleaf Castle first, though. Do a little bit of management here. It's like mostly everything is pretty much upgraded. We'll go and upgrade that as well, just for shits and giggles here. We'll give them a little bit more money. And they should start making a lot more money quite soon. We don't really have a use for money other than bartering and stuff like that. Yeah, we'll deny that. It's like someone has an upgrade here. Walter the Lucky, very nice. Every time we give our clan members that perk, it is quite nice indeed. Reduces our overall cost. Continue to head over to Moses Castle here. We have Grabberville right there. Mitchmire, Allenwood. All right, let's manage this castle. What is going on here? All right, so we're trying to fix the security. We don't have any governors. That may be a problem. Let's take one of the successful castles here, one of the successful ones, and maybe take someone off of that. Let's take Idrin. Let's do no governor here. And let's put her on Moses Castle. She's going to give some building effects. It's going to take her a couple of days to get there, but we should see the effects pretty quickly, and we'll wait till she arrives and we'll see what Moses Castle is pulling in here. Oh, we spotted a hideout over here. That is going to affect the security a bit. We'll wait till she arrives. A lot of things being built. Shouldn't take her too much longer to get here. Now we are making 4K per day while also defending our fiefs quite well indeed. Pretty much every single one of our fiefs has a full garrison here. A nice garrison. Come on here, Idrin. Get your ass over here. We also might try to see if we can have another child with her. That would be good. We're going to need at least 2 children. Probably more. Might have to remarry again in order to achieve some of our goals here. It's like Walter is getting another point here in polearm this time. Let's go ahead and do polearms on foot, as some of the troops do have spears. She's sure taking a fucking while to get over here, man. How far away from you? Oh, she's already governing here. Huh, weird. Oh, okay, yeah, she is here. All right, let's go ahead and see how much money this castle is now making. Yeah, 86, so it's starting to get better. We just want all of these to be in the green. Now, Rote is not doing great. I think it's just the garrison's quite expensive there. That's okay, though. Now, does Moses have enough food? It's not great on the food, but then again, we don't have any gardens built at all, so we'll go and like wait for that stuff to finish there. We'll give her some more money in order to build things up here. We want to definitely address these other issues here. We don't really need the siege workshop right now. Then we'll go and leave that there, and we'll head up on over to Rote, and we'll go see what the issues are there. I don't think there's any real issues, but I think it's just how expensive the garrison really is. And we do have 224 party size, so we have enough room for a few more troops here. We'll go ahead and go Oath Keepers on this one. Get some more of those guys going. Need to maintain the integrity of the shield wall. Can't compromise it just so we can have some yeah, we have a lot of things to build here. The fairgrounds is going to be quite important too. Yeah, we have the marketplace built. And there is no castellan's office here. So yeah, we're doing good on food though. We could also build a granary. That would be good. Definitely need to get the aqueducts and the forum built though. Those will help out a lot. Fairgrounds will help with the loyalty, which will ultimately influence the prosperity of the prosperity and influence that we gain, which will improve the trade and tax revenue as a whole. Yeah, I think it is really just the fact that our garrison's so expensive. Yeah, I think that's really what it is. We'll go housing after all these projects complete. All right, very nice though. How many? Okay, yeah, it has three towns there. Let's go back here and we'll recruit some troops though. We can actually get some elite recruits from Rotate. I did not realize we were allowed to do that. We'll go ahead and take a veteran berserker there. All right, guys, and that is going to be us running out of time here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really, really appreciate it. I've kind of fallen back in love with the Sturgia in the Rome series. Took a little, I think it was just us needing to branch out with the Daemon Hunters series. I do have a new series coming out tomorrow. It's just going to be Space Marine 1, where I'm trying a new style of recording. Those videos will come out very infrequently, probably like once a week. So we'll see how that goes. But let me know what you guys think of this video and that new series, the new Space Marine series. And I'll go ahead and leave you guys here. Let me go and thank the channel members really quick here, and then I will sign out here. Thank you to Tyler, Tobias, Walter, Moses, and Jared. If you guys would like to become a part of the channel members, get some stuff named after you, get some companions named after you, some towns, and get a shout out as well, go ahead and do so down below. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for all the support. You guys know I don't ask for likes or subscriptions. Just ask for some comments. I like to respond to you guys. I like to have some chats with y'all. Makes it a lot more fun and interesting. But anyways, I will see you guys in the next video. Hope you all have a great day. Stay safe out there, and peace out.